Something I forgot to add earlier in my video about John Lennon is how much of a revolutionary he was. Now he was one of those people who were saying fuck the man, fuck the system, fuck all this. This is all bullshit. I just come to realize that the fucking FBI had a file like fucking yay fucking big on them. Isn't it funny how a British man who came over to America and said, fuck you, this ain't working for me. A man who was in the fucking Beatles, who in 63, 64, 65, never would have thought when the Beatles started out and they were writing that like kind of poppy-ish shit. Who knew that 10, 11 years later, when John Lennon and the rest of the Beatles would grow up and all this, that he would be, wait, not even, wait. No, what am I saying? My timeline's off here. That, and I jumped ahead. Fuck. And about, I want to say, fuck, what was it? 71, 72, 73, when he really started to say fuck this, fuck the Vietnam War, and how everyone in power could go fuck themselves. Isn't it funny how you have, how in 63, 64 he's singing, I want to hold your hand, and then about a decade later he's saying, imagine no religion, no war, no possessions. That's fucking insane. Another point I forgot to mention in the video is how he kind of knew he was gonna be assassinated. Isn't it funny how in history these people who are saying what we all strive for and want in life get fucking killed? God damn it, it pisses me off, man. I mean, how, now I still have, luckily enough, I still have my fucking, to me, James Hetfield is superior to any writer. Fucking his what he writes about is superior to anybody, but fuck, man, John Lennon, Freddie Mercury, Lemmy, all the Ramones, punk in general, these fucking iconic things and these iconic people are all fucking gone and dead. I don't want to live in a world without the Ramones or Motorhead. Fuck that shit, man. I don't want to be on this planet with who's gonna stir shit up and fucking and write these iconic fucking songs, man. Who? Oh man, it's just really fucking sucks. But back to John Lennon, and now I was gonna save this for the end of the video, but how the things surrounding his death are just so weird. He meets Mark David Chapman outside of his apartment. He signs Double Fantasy for him, and then he goes off and does whatever, and then he signs a record for him and says, "Is that all? Is there anything else?" And then fucking not even hours later, he's fucking just killed in cold blood by this motherfucker. God damn, dude. God, it fucking sucks, man. And another thing I forgot to mention too, his death really shook the fucking world, like, to its core. Like when John F. Kennedy got shot. It's one of those moments in history that's almost 40 years now. I can't believe I forgot to mention that in the previous video. Yeah, man, I just... Fuck. Like, I mean, the world was shook, man. Like, from 16 years old to 40, I mean, everything is, like, Michael Jackson and all these people, his life was documented, and all this things that he did. He only lived to be 40 years old. Freddie Mercury lived to be 45. You know, fuck, man, like, oh my god, I came across a pretty cool video where Queen played Imagine, like 2 minutes of it. And then I think it was the night after, or the day after he was killed. It's pretty badass. It was 2 minutes of Imagine. I can rant, I can talk about this for hours, but it's just so fucked up that he was killed like that. And I guess Mark David Chapman had a problem with him being successful and then saying, "Oh, no possessions, no religion, no God, no whatever, we're popular than Jesus." And I mean, he was in the fucking Beatles, and he had a pretty successful solo career. Yeah, the man had a shit whack of money. He had fucking... I mean, if you're in a successful band or a successful artist, you're gonna have some fucking money. Does John Lennon having those things and saying those words make him a hypocrite? Not to me. Man, to be murdered in cold blood like that by your own fucking fan, who you signed a record for hours before, it's fucking mind-boggling, man. I guess that's all I got. I mean, I haven't seen many videos on YouTube of people talking about John Lennon. I figured I'm gonna fucking make two, and I did. You say you want a revolution, well, you know, That's right. Again, rest in peace, John Lennon. You were a voice of a generation. You were a genius. Your death shook the fucking world to its core. It's too bad that people like you aren't around nowadays to speak about the atrocities and horse shit like you did so bravely back then. You're my favorite Beatle. Your lyrics and your message always will mean something to me. I respect you for having the balls to stand up for what you believed in. And they say fuck you to shit that you didn't believe in, that was going on at the time. You may say I'm a dreamer, and I'm not the only one. Rest in peace, John Lennon. You will never be forgotten.